Hello, I'm Peter Hoare and this is the Living in Flow Weekly Energy Report for the week starting Thursday the 13th of December 2018. I'm an energy intuitive and I share what I sense from the energy in the coming week. I believe the future is not set in stone. The future is created by our choices in the present moment. And sometimes when we're living quite passively, it's created by other people's choices that are around us in our lives. But quite often, we're making these choices from an unconscious place. And there's research that supports this. Apparently, our unconscious mind is driving the vehicle of us 95% of our day. So if our choices are being made by our unconscious mind, then sometimes we're choosing things that we don't want. We're choosing things out of pattern or habit. So the intention of this weekly report is to support you to understand a little bit about the energy potential for the coming week so that you can become more present, practice exercises to help you be more present and mindful, and then perhaps make better choices that support you in your life. So there you go. I just wanted to share that, and I'm going to talk about the week. Going to break up the week into 3 parts, and the first part is going to be Thursday and Friday. So on Thursday, you probably at some stage during the day, you're going to feel like something's breaking or something's being released. And now we've got the forward momentum, feeling it in our body, perhaps feeling more energized. Now, when the pressure, the energy has been stuck, once it's released, we can feel a little bit ungrounded and perhaps feel a little surprised by this forward momentum. So it's an opportunity on Thursday to ground yourself, to come back into your body in order to best utilize this energy to move forward in your life. And also over Thursday and Friday, you might also feel like there's a little bit of bottled up emotion sitting there. So just notice where you're feeling it in your body, whatever you're feeling, breathe into it, allow it to be okay so that it doesn't erupt onto a friend or any person passing by who just happens to be there at the wrong time. Now also over the next couple of days, it's time to also clear up our boundaries. If some of us have been holding back or feeling a little bit pushed lately, then this is the time for clear communication. Clear up the boundaries, whether it's with work, family, friends, neighbors, whatever it actually is. We might feel a strong desire to put them into their place. And this is that stuck emotion bursting forward as I was talking about. So just be clear as to what you want to communicate and take the emotion out of it so that it doesn't get in the way and muddy the message that you're trying to get across. This will really support you to be able to clear things up and move ahead in the best possible way. So on the weekend, now some of us might feel we've got slim chances of actually achieving what we desire, particularly on Saturday. But invite you to be surprised and allow for you to kick some goals on the weekend. Okay, so there are opportunities there that can be yours. Watch the self-doubt that creeps in over Saturday in particular. Give yourself an opportunity to even think of life as a bit of a game. Sometimes you just need to put it in perspective. It's like that whole philosophy, the philosophy about fuck it therapy, subtle art of not giving a fuck, all those books. It's about not giving life too much power, bringing things back into perspective so that you can enjoy the present and so you can enjoy this weekend, kicking goals, having opportunities that perhaps you were not allowing yourself to have because you've been starting to create a story. So let go of the story, have fun on the weekend. In fact, on Sunday, give yourself some downtime. Plenty of time to worry. The next couple of weeks is going to be busy for a lot of us with the Christmas period. Give yourself, whether it's a few minutes, a few hours, or the whole day if possible, give yourself some quiet time, some downtime in order to just create some ease in your body. Be with people that you love. So there you go, that's the weekend. And now for the start of next week. It feels like there's 2 dominant energies from Monday to Wednesday. And particularly on Monday, some of us might feel a little stuck somewhere. It might actually be that some of the forward momentum that we were feeling prior to the weekend or over the weekend, now it feels like we've hit a snag, hit a roadblock. And so if you are feeling impatient or frustrated, come back to your basics here. Come back to your breath. Allow whatever you're feeling to be there. Now, I repeat this over and over again, but it's the most important strategy in the world to actually not let the outside circumstances drive your reaction. And that's to come back into your body, wiggle your toes, take a breath, and keep it simple on Monday, because the flow is there. It's just that sometimes the energy ebbs and flows, because on Tuesday you are starting to have this forward momentum, and that continues on to Wednesday as well. So we're going to be exploring or moving forward, having an adventure, or stepping towards our desires, or ticking the boxes. So there is forward momentum happening early next week. So just notice the ebb and flow of it. Notice how you're feeling. Okay, most important, and this is with all the current energy, because I hear from a lot of people at the moment that things have been pretty intense. Some of us have felt it this week, some have felt it last week, some have felt it the whole of 2018. This is the climate that we're in right now, and so it's really important for us to be able to come back to simple, basic processes, exercises that bring us back into our body, back into our breath, back into the present moment. Remember, the goal or the theme of this report this week is, are you creating your future unconsciously based on reaction, based on whack-a-mole, putting out little bushfires? Is that the way you like to create your future? Or are you creating it from coming back into your body, being present with how you're feeling, allowing that to be okay, then taking a step forward in a direction that feels true? And the key to that is little moments of noticing what you're feeling about something. I'm not talking about emotional feeling, but little moments of actually tuning in and sensing how you feel about a work issue, family, friends, coming back into your body and asking yourself the question. Because when we get stuck in our head analyzing, which has been happening a lot for a lot of us, and this is where the doubt is, this is where the fear and anxiety is, this is where the overwhelm is, and this is when we play out and act out. The theme right now is that we are being guided to find a better way, and we all have the tools to do this. That was a bit of a rant, but that's kind of like how to sum up this week. It's going to be a beautiful big week for some of us, like I said, long-awaited momentum. For others of us, though, we do have to have a little bit of me time, quality time over the next 2-3 weeks, because some of us are actually in not a hibernation, but we're actually integrating the self-care so that we can change our perspective in 2019. Okay, so some of us will be feeling the energy differently. Like I said, if you're feeling a bit ungrounded, or if you're feeling like that release after, something's the momentum's moving forward, noticing your emotions, allowing yourself to breathe through. Be open to being surprised this week and give yourself a well-earned break. Sunday is the day that I'm feeling it, but I want to say every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Okay, the most important thing here is trusting your intuition, and that's going to be the thing that supports all of us the most as we head into 2019. It's going to be a big year. I'm feeling it already. I do have a lot to share in regards to 2019, but I'm going to leave that for reports over the next few weeks. One last thing that I want to share, though, is around numbers. A lot of people are talking to me about how they're seeing numbers, like 323 or 1111. every time they look, they're seeing this synchronicity. The numbers are always matching. Now, this is not a fluke. This is not, a funny little coincidence or a game. This is showing that you're in flow. This is showing you to stop, take a breath, and notice what's happening in your body whenever you're experiencing this. Where are your thoughts? Where is your energy based in your body? Is it based up here in your mind, analytical? And if so, then coming back down and grounding yourself. So when you see this synchronicity with the numbers, the invitation is to bring it back to your body. Now, a lot of us might Google and ask people and check it out and want to talk about it, and oh, that's really cool. And that's wonderful. It's great entertainment. But what I'm getting in this moment about this is that it feels like a message for you to come back into your own flow, to trust your flow, and for you to know where you are on track in your life, to trust that. Because the key moving forward is not about finding teachers or gurus out here in order for them to actually tell us each week or guiding us with where the climate is and where it's moving. It's about listening to ourselves and finding what feels true for us as we move through our day, our week, our month, and our year. And so little exercises each day to support that can really help. Bit of a long rant there, but it felt like it was just moving through, so I just wanted to share that. Before you do go, I'd love to point you to my website. At the moment, I have a special for January with readings. And so if you'd like to buy a gift for somebody, a gift voucher or something like that, then book it online on my website, the January special. Also, we have the summer solstice meditation. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. A solstice full moon meditation is going to be for everybody. It's online, so you can book in your spot online. It's on Thursday, the 20th of December, Sydney time. And so please join us. New Year Visions Day on Sunday, the 13th of January, to help you to support, to come into your body with practices, techniques that I'll be offering you, which will support you through the year to achieve your visions, your goals, but most importantly, to actually power up your energy each day to come back into balance in order to be present with your goals moving forward. And finally, the spiritual development circles are opening again mid-January, and that's the week after the New Year Visions Day. I hope you have a wonderful week. This is I think Christmas is like, not that far away. It's like a week and a half. So wherever you are, take it easy. Have a wonderful week. See you next week.